Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are back. I'm so excited for this video because this is a long overdue video. I get so many questions about my face routine, so many compliments about my face routine. How do I make my makeup last all day? How do I keep it looking fresh looking without having to retouch it up? This is summer proof, winter proof, fall proof, spring proof, oily combination matte skin proof. Okay, this routine, if you guys will follow these steps, I promise you these steps are going to work for you. If you're having problems keeping your makeup on, making it last, or finding like the correct products, just listen to your girl. Try some of these products, or try all of the products. Okay, try some of these products and let me know how you feel after. Thank me later, okay? Thank me later, okay? But anywho, these are my favorite holy grail face routine products that I absolutely love to use, and I use these about a good 95% of the time. The only time I'm not using these products is when I'm trying to try something new, but other than that, these are my everyday routine, face routine when it comes to the face. So let's get right into it. This is long overdue, but we are finally here. I'm showing you guys my favorite face routine, as in my favorite products. Like, I get so many compliments about my face out in public, here on YouTube, on Instagram. How do I keep my makeup looking flawless? I'm telling you guys, I do this routine every single time I do my face. So the first thing I like to start off with is a moisturizer. I recommend this for anybody who has combination skin, oily skin, dry skin. Put on a moisturizer. Now for me, I have a little bit of combination. Since my pregnancy, I've been a little bit more dry, but I still use this routine even before I was pregnant, so don't get it twisted, boo. And honestly, the first step of having a flawless face, it goes off of what you eat and what you drink. So before I show you guys the face products and stuff that I use, I feel like that's very important. I feel like it doesn't get mentioned that often, especially when I'm at work. People always asking, you know, oh, what can I do to clear this up and cover this up? I'm like, first you have to get your skincare in order. So if you need to go to a dermatologist, whatever, and talk to them and see what product is going to work for your skin. If you're having skin problems, definitely recommend to do that first. Get your skin taken care of first. Eat healthy, drink plenty of water. Those are the #1 natural steps on getting your skin looking flawless before putting on all this makeup products. So my moisturizer that I like to use is by e.l.f. This is the Holy Hydration. This is the Hydro Gel moisturizer, and I swear by this. I love it. It's very moisturizing on the skin. It lasts all day, and it's affordable. Oh my god, that feels so good. Every time I put it on, I'm like, feels amazing. Next step is primer. I feel like primer is definitely very important. I don't know how many times I come across people, they're looking for a magical foundation that's going to make them look so flawless without using primer, and I'm like, no, I really feel like primer is like the #1 step on any face routine. I mean, you can disagree with me as much as you want, that's fine, but going off of my routine and what works for me, and if you're asking for my opinion, I'm going to give you my experience and what works for me. And I really do feel like primers are important. Now, there might be some primers that you try and don't work, you feel like it doesn't work out for you, so you kind of got this myth that primers don't work, and that's not true. Like, I kid you guys not, it's not true, okay? So if you have, again, oily combination skin, I would definitely recommend to use a mattifying primer, something that's going to be matte on your face, so that way it's going to help control those oils that comes creeping through your face throughout the day. And of course, if you have dry skin, then you're going to use something that's kind of hydrating on your face for primer wise. So I like to use 2 primers. I'm that type of girl, yes, and I'm going to tell you why I like to use 2 primers. So the first one that I like to use, this is the Pearlist Silk Glow BB Base Primer. I absolutely love this. It is a little bit on the pricey side, but if you guys check out the description box, I do have a coupon code that you guys can use take full advantage of it if you guys want to check out this product. But the benefits about this primer and why I like to use it combined with my other primer, it's a satin makeup primer and it leaves your skin looking very natural and glowy, provides a brighter skin tone to your complexion, it prolongs your foundation that you choose to wear, and it also improves your skin complexion. So if you're having like dull skin or like dark spots, this is also going to help control those areas as well. So not only is it a primer, but it's like a good benefit of a skin routine as well. So you can't knock that. This is the best part. It says it helps reduce the appearance of lines, wrinkles, dark spots, dullness, and other signs of aging. So this is my holy grail right here. A little goes a long way by using this product, like a little teeth drop. I'm just gonna dab a little bit on my cheek area and a little bit on my forehead is where I tend to only put it at. I don't put it all over because I feel like I don't really need this much. I like to have a glowy complexion right here on my cheek area and a little bit on my forehead. So I don't like to rub this in. I'm gonna like tap and press this product in to my skin. And of course, if you feel like you have dark spots in certain areas, then definitely cater to those areas and put more of this product on those areas. All right, this is another one of my holy grails. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out because I've been waiting patiently and BH have not restocked this. So I think this is a full-on discontinued primer, but it's like one of the best products BH have. Like, I kid you guys not, this primer is absolutely amazing. This has been my favorite primer to the point the tube is flat as a board. Like, I probably have about a good 4 or 5 uses of this product left. But this is the BH Paradise Prime Mattifying Primer. So like I said, if you have oily skin or combination skin, definitely lean towards a matte primer that's going to help control your oils throughout the day. So I will definitely be on a hunt to look for more mattifying primers because I got to find me a backup because I have a feeling they're not going to restock this. But I really love the thickness of this primer, and I love how immediately I can just feel it on my skin that it's like matte, like it's like, and you can feel like sucking up everything. It's like we're ready for the next product. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do, while my primer is a little bit on the tacky side, I'm going to go in with a setting powder. And then my holy grail favorite setting powder right now is the Dermablend setting powder. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that inside the cap, take a sponge, and I'm just going to tap it on my most oily areas, which is my T-zone. So it's around my nose area, the cheek, and around my mouth is where I tend to get a little bit oily throughout the day. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with a setting spray. I'm going in with my e.l.f. This is the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. This is my second purchase of this setting spray. This spray is absolutely amazing. If y'all sleeping on e.l.f., I need y'all to wake up because e.l.f. has some really good, affordable products that will be easily put into your routine that just works amazing. So I'm going to let this sit for a couple of minutes and then I'm going to go in with my next product. The next most important part is your foundation as well. Again, with your skin, depending on what type you have, definitely go ahead and target a foundation that's going to cater to your skin problems. So if you have oily skin, combination skin, lean towards matte foundations. And if you are going to use a hydrating foundation and you still have oily skin, combination skin, then I definitely recommend for you to use the rest of your products to be matte to kind of help control the hydrating part, so that way you won't be looking oily throughout the day. Now I swear by this foundation, I tell everybody a lot because I always get questions, especially like, what foundation do you have on, or do you have on a foundation? I'm like, yes, I do have on a foundation. Thank you for the compliment. But y'all, this is the best foundation that I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on. Like, I don't hear people talking about it. I'm just like, this is where it's at, okay? And I got every foundation you can pretty much think of that's in my corner over there. Every foundation that's pretty much at Sephora, I pretty much have half of them. I have all of the foundation that's sold at Ulta. So when I tell y'all this is my favorite foundation, this is the favorite foundation that works for me. And I feel like everybody who I recommend this foundation to, it has worked for them. It's lightweight. It is freaking mattifying. and it's long lasting, and it is the best part, it's water resisting. So again, if you have oily skin, combination skin, or even if you don't have that, but for these hot summery days, spring days, this is the outdoor foundation for you, baby. I'm telling y'all, this is for you, okay? This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Foundation. Y'all can clearly see your girl is almost out of the foundation. Y'all see that, right? This is my holy grail favorite foundation. You're close to my skin tone. The shade that I use is 90NN. We're almost out. Look at this. This is crazy. I've never went through a foundation like this except for my Smashbox Studio foundation. That's another good favorite. That's like my second favorite, but this sadly has taken its place. Now it depends on how you like to apply your foundation. Some people like to use a brush, some people like to use a sponge. I am the preference of liking to use a sponge, especially a damp one, because I really feel like it does, like it evenly distribute the foundation onto the face, and I don't have to put that much work on doing that, okay? And I feel like I do use less foundation when I do this way as well. I feel like when I use a brush, my makeup comes off too cakey. So if you're a brush girl, do what fits you, what works for you, but I'm a sponge girl. So I'm gonna go in with my beauty sponge, and I'm just gonna lightly tap this foundation all over my face now. This part is optional depending on if I do an eyeshadow or not. If I'm not doing an eyeshadow like today, of course, then I do go in with my foundation just to help make it evenly onto my lid. But in a sense, this is kind of like my eyeshadow for the day. Now, my favorite part, I feel like it's very important, and that is the concealer. Some people don't like to use concealer, and that's okay if you don't, but I really feel like it does add that extra bonus of like flawlessness, like that extra glam. Like it definitely brightens up your face, because sometimes depending on what foundation you use, it kind of like dulls out your skin. I feel like this one is pretty much my skin tone, but as you can see, my complexion looks a little bit on the dull side. I feel like I need to bring highlight back into my face, so this is the next important step, is your concealer. And I always get asked this a lot as well, what type of concealer to go with. I always say it depends on what you're trying to go with your look routine. If you want something that's close to your foundation, then of course get a shade lighter than your foundation. It'll be kind of like close to your foundation. Or if you're using a concealer to pretty much highlight like me, then you want to get about a good 3 shades lighter than your actual foundation and take it from there. Me, I go above and beyond. I go like maybe like 4 or 5 shades lighter. But anywho, I'm going in with my e.l.f. concealer. I love these e.l.f. concealers. They're amazing, okay? I've tried other concealers, but this one, I seem to keep going back and forth with this one and Fenty. But this is definitely my favorite right now because I like the thickness of the coverage. I like how inexpensive it is because I definitely go through my concealers a lot. This is like my 3rd purchase of this particular concealer, and the shade that I use is called Deep Cinnamon. So I'm just going to place this right underneath my eyes and down the bridge of my nose. That's where I feel like I like to have my highlight back onto my complexion. And once again, I like to blend out my concealer with a different sponge. This sponge is freaking amazing. I got this off of an Instagram brand. I forgot the name of it, but I'll definitely link it down in the description box. But I have 2 of their sponges, and they are absolutely amazing. They're fiber sponges, so they give you that flawless like airbrush look that you wasn't expecting from a sponge. Like, they're better than my beauty blender sponge, but I try using this for my foundation. I do feel like I use too much of my foundation when I use these, but when it comes to my concealers, they are amazing. So I'm just going to take the little tip part right here and blend out the concealer part. Now this has been introduced to my routine very recently, and I absolutely love it. So usually I'll go in and do liquid contour, which is my e.l.f. again. But this is just in a deeper shade, and this one is called Rich Ebony. This works like really good, but this product is gone, y'all. It's gone. I bought another one. I can't find it. So I got introduced to this new product and I absolutely love it, love it, love it. It's my girl, Miss Riri, Miss Fenty. These are the matte contour sticks, and I'm like, why did I not try this before? Like, where have I been? I got the shade Espresso, and it guides very easily. It gives me my beautiful contour that I need, to the point I don't have to use that much powder contour when it comes to contouring my face. I'm just gonna go along my cheek area, just like that, and then my nose. I'm going to take the booty part of the sponge, and now I am just going to take my time and buff this out and blend it. Y'all, look at that beautiful contour. Look at that. Y'all, wait till I set it. You'll see that I don't have to have much powder contouring, because this looks absolutely amazing. Okay, I say. Again, another product, another brand I feel like a lot of people sleep on, and that is Beauty Bakerie. Like, this line got a lot of good products in it. The only two things I haven't tried from this line is the foundation and the concealer, and I'm definitely going to be trying that very soon, because everything else about this line, I absolutely love it. I love their lip liners, I love their lipsticks, I love their powders. Their powders are slept on. Wake up and go get your hands on a Beauty Bakerie powder. They are absolutely amazing. And don't get me started on the blushes. And then her contours, like, this whole line is absolutely amazing. But anywho, I'm going to go in with the Beauty Bakerie Pinch of Flour, and I like the shade. It's called Caramel, and I like to use this underneath the concealer area, so to give myself that highlight. And this comes in many different setting colors, just might I put that out there. I'm going to go in with a small little sponge, dip it in there, and then I'm just going to tap this on. Tap it right on the areas where I use the concealer at. Yes, my sponge is a little bit on the damp side, not that much. And I like to press this product on, so I'm not really allowing this to sit or bake. I'm using it right away and just pressing it into the skin. And as you can see, immediately it gave me that highlight that I wanted when using the concealer. So with the concealer, and of course this definitely helped give me that highlighted look that I want. So now I'm just going to take a brush, and I'm just pretty much going to wipe the remaining of the product off. Look at that, girl. Yeah. All right, now for the rest of my face, I'm going to go in one more time with that Dermablend loose setting powder. And I'm just going to go in with my little sponge, and I'm just going to press this on all over my face. And being that I don't have any eyeshadow on, I'm definitely going to press that powder onto my lids as well. Being that I did put a little bit of the foundation on my lid. Don't want that creasing. I'm going to take the brush again and just swipe the remaining of the powder off the skin, y'all. Now for contouring, again, Beauty Bakerie, do not sleep on her. So this one in particular, this is the Snacker Room bronzer, the bite size. So this is located at Target or CVS. So this is not a part of her full line that's located at Ulta. And I'm going to use a different contour brush today because I cleaned my brushes last night and my brush is still wet. So yeah, I'm going to use a different one. Again, this is by Beauty Bakerie. Look at that, I'm in pan already. I'm just going in the same motion pattern that I did with the contour stick. I just squeezed the brush and I'm going along my nose area, following that same line. So the next parts are definitely optional. It depends on what you feel like you want to stop at. But even when I don't do like eyeshadows and stuff like that, I still go all the way out. I apply my blush and I definitely go in with highlighter because I feel like it just definitely completes my face. So that's what I'm going to do. I love this palette. I live by this palette. This palette is absolutely amazing. So if you can't get your hands on this palette, because my favorite shade in here is this one right here. Something that's very close to that shade and very affordable, and that is the Beauty Bakerie. This one has a little bit more of an orange undertone, and this one has a little bit of red, but I absolutely love them both, and I definitely go back and forth with choosing on which one to use when it comes to my face routine. But I'm gonna go with her today, okay? A little goes a long way. Put some warmth back into my complexion. I'm gonna tap that onto the cheeks. Go along with the contour, so it's really gonna balance everything out. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of a highlight with this gold right here. And then I'm gonna put it on the tip of my nose, very little, and then down the bridge of my nose. So this is usually what my face is gonna end up looking like. I go in with 2 setting sprays. Again, I do feel like setting sprays are very important. Even if you use a powder, I still feel like setting sprays are definitely a must. So I go in with 2. The first one that I like to use, this is good for hydrating the skin, because for me, like after putting on so many products, I do feel like sometimes my face get a little bit dry, especially since I'm pregnant. So I definitely like to put a hydrating setting mist on my face. And then I seal my face with the Stay All Night spray by e.l.f. This is an extra step that I like to do only in the cheek area, because I told you this is where I tend to get a little bit oily at, especially if I'm outdoors. And I like to go in, this is On Till Dawn. This is the One Size setting spray. I call this my drag queen spray, but a little goes a long way. So I'm just going to put it right here in my T-zone area only. And the last thing I'm going to do off camera is apply liner and lashes. This part is optional. Usually I just go in with mascara, but I'm feeling a little extra today, so I'm going to do liner and lashes, and then I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Alright my loves, so this completes the look. I really do hope you guys enjoy this video. I really do hope my routine helped you guys out. Try some of the products that I mentioned. It doesn't have to be the exact. Pretty much listen to the notes I said. Find what fits your skin tone and make these steps work for you. I promise you'll have a flawless face. Look at this, girl. Yes, this will last me for about a good 16 hours. I kid you guys not. And I don't have to retouch up my makeup at all, like this is what I do. Now I might get a little bit oily right here. I can't control that as much as possible, and I'll just take one of these on the go with me. I just take one of these and just go like this, just to dap me up, so that way I keep myself looking matte. But that's it. That's it. I really do hope this video helped you guys out. You guys finally got my favorite routine down pat. I shared it with you guys finally. Like I said, I really do hope this helped you guys out. Hope you guys enjoy it. And until then, I'll see you guys in my next upload.